What's up, everybody? This is All Things Beer 510, and today we bringing you a review from Weyerbacher Brewing out of Easton, PA, Pennsylvania. This is Sunday Morning Stout. Sunday Morning Stout is a 12.7% stout aged in bourbon barrels with coffee. I'm very excited about this beer tonight. When I first started getting into craft beer and watching, reviews and looking at Beer Advocate and stuff, this was one of the first stouts that I, heard of, along with the Parabolas and the Sierra Nevada barrel aged narwhals and the Goose Island Bourbon Counties and KBS and all these beers. About 5-6 years ago, this was one of the beers that I kept hearing about, the KBS killer, and I've never had it before. Big shout out to my guy No Hype Reviews out of upstate New York. He does dope reviews. He just started a couple months ago and he shot this to me. And this is one of the beers that I heard about and excited to have. And yeah, let's it's one of the pioneers, I guess, in this last 5-6 years of the hype machine. Before YouTube was really crazy and Instagram was popular and Twitter and all this, Weyerbacher was there kind of around the same time as all these other popular stouts. And this was before the side projects, I believe, and before the Toppling Goliath stouts or the Treehouse stouts. So this was one of the originators, and I'm glad to be sitting here having this today. It's Sunday night, not Sunday morning, and we're gonna get this for you. Let's get a pour. Whoa. This is 2017's version of this. They actually put the bottling date on this. This was bottled Valentine's Day 2/14/2017, and it actually says 2/14/19. So I would assume maybe they say cellar for or drink before 2 years. So I actually have another one of these from one of my guys that I'm a seller for at least a year. So no head at all. Dark beer. You guys have seen this beer many of times. Looks beautiful. Whole bunch of people have reviewed it side by side with KBS. I've had KBS for a few years now, and I actually like it. I know some people said it's fallen off, but for me, it's really good stout. An A beer. But let's see what this smells like. Ooh. So you get a lot of coffee. A lot of chocolate character, a lot of coffee character, a little bit of hints of vanilla with that, but also you get the bourbon, is giving off that dark fruit character, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. It smells like dark fruits in a glass mixed with the bourbon. The bourbon really sticks out in this one. I can tell this is going to be a bougie beer. 12.5, 12.7, big boy beer, big boy stout, barrel age. It's not playing no games. Let's get a taste. Wow. Yeah. They say easy like Sunday morning. Ooh, that's boozy. The coffee is really prominent in this one. I love coffee. I love dark roast coffee. No sugar, no cream. That's what this tastes like. So you get all the flavors in the beer, and you get all the flavors from the bourbon, from the barrel. You get those deep fruit characters that sometimes coffee gives out. You get blackberries, you get blueberries. I get some chocolate out of this, a little bit of vanilla. It has a molasses feel, syrupy feel as far as the mouth feel. It's not super thick, but at the same time you feel it. The heat, you feel the heat. You know that the bourbon is there. Has a little bit of a oaky taste while I'm talking to you guys. This is really good. Yeah, but the coffee. I mean, if I was to give this to somebody, and didn't really tell them, This is a beer. Some people, some may think that it's just coffee. I mean, it's really coffee forward, and it's really dark roasted coffee. Like it almost tastes like the beans were just mashed in this beer. This is a great coffee beer, great coffee stout, great bourbon character, great coffee character. And I mean, is it up there with some of the ones that are killing the game now as far as all the hype over the toppling Goliath beers and the like I said, the Treehouse has crazy stouts, and so does Side Project and Kane and all these other crazy stouts that are killing the game. Is it up there with them? I haven't had none of those beers, so I can't say if it is or isn't. But for what this is a great beer, in my opinion. A beer. It kind of, reminds me of High Westified a little bit. It actually has more coffee than High Westified, which is one of my top beers last year. So yeah, finally got to try this beer. Have another one. I'll throw it in the cellar for, another year, let that mature. But until then, this is an A beer. You guys take care. Till next time. Peace.